I'm taking a lot of damage, but these soul hearts are helping keep me safe. This is the final boss, the Phantom King. Oh, we're in for a rough battle, guys. Welcome back to Candies and Curses, Crystal Beans. We're here in the treasure vault with 3 delicious candy choices. These other 2 are tempting, but we've been taking a lot of hits recently. I think reducing my physical damage is the best option for now. Molli, you absolute mad lass. She's the daughter of James Bond henchman. Our next stop, the Botanical Ballroom. And boy, things are heating up real soon. Hello, welcome to the Botanical Ballroom. Listen to that hot, jazzy beat. Woo! The music for the stage is absolutely fantastic. The stage itself, it's pretty hard. For starters, the fire elementals have returned. It's a very pleasing structure of the game. First, the stage with no elemental preference, then a fiery stage, then a poison stage, and then the elements go in reverse. Poison, fire, and not brilliant work, Taco. Brilliant work. We've also... I think, so yeah. Oh, and we've got a new enemy into the mix. The Spectre Knight, no relation to Yacht Club Games. My dad recently got to ride in the yacht. I digress. This guy appears 3 times, each on the current plane that Molli exists on. The first 2 times he can't hurt you, but the 3rd time he becomes solid and charges toward Molli full speed. Pretty easy to dodge though. We got some torch spitters though, these goopy guys. They're quite annoying since their fireballs leave an incendiary trail behind them. The real trailblazers. So I've decided to be a real trailblazer and take them out before they can spit. Yeah, it makes everything a lot easier in the long run, not having to wait for the fire to go away before being able to get rid of these guys. And they also leave some fiery goop on the wall, which is annoying. Uh-oh, and here come the pumpkins! Yep, we've got pumpkin bombs here. Yep, the Joker. The Joker's at it again. No, wait, no, not Joker. It's Hobgoblin. That's a completely different... That's a completely different comic book company. But... Well, and they were both played by Mark Hamill in their respective 90s animated series. So hopefully you can forgive my confusing them. And this is Jack. Now, Jack is quite an interesting boss. And oh, better enjoy. Oh no! Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot about Jack's attack patterns. So listen to his laugh. You have to listen to his laugh. He is going to, if he laughs 1 time, if he goes ha, then he's going to attack on the same plane that he is on. So every other level is safe. But if he laughs multiple times, ha 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 ha, and you can see a speech bubble that says ha ha, then he's going to attack everywhere except the plane that he's on. Like this. Ooh! I wasn't able to get away in time. Oh, rest in peace, Molli. But I can revive Molli! And with the power of editing, we can just skip this advertisement right here, and we live. Terribly sorry about that mistake, Molli. So, remember, if he only laughs once, then every single plane except for his is safe. But if he laughs multiple times, then his plane's the only safe one. And also, during that last part where you're actually able to hit him with the vines trapping you down, there is an opportunity that you can take to go up and hit him before the bombs explode. But for some reason, I just don't take that opportunity at all. I just decide to play it safe and not go up there and hit him. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yes, that's just the safe one. And if you haven't noticed, these pumpkins here, at least during this phase of the boss fight, well, this section of the boss fight. Oh, gotta go down. They explode in a vertical pattern, so the effect, you gotta make sure to watch where you are to make sure that you're not still getting yourself blown up. This boss is pretty easy when you get the hang of him, when you actually understand his pattern and stuff, but he gave me quite a bit of trouble when I first fought against him. Alright, that's right, avoid the pumpkins. Avoid the pumpkins. Having all these companions is excellent, by the way. It's excellent. So, as you see, he doesn't have the shield up. He doesn't have his red shield up, and so you can hit him. And that's what 𝐟𝐸𝐻 just did. 𝐟𝐸𝐻 just slammed him right in his dumb pumpkin face. Which is fantastic moves for me. Well done, 𝐟𝐸𝐻. If I wasn't so much of a coward, I would go up there and hit him myself. This makes the boss fight last a lot longer, the approach I'm taking. But it's gonna be fine. It works out just fine. Now I could... 𝐿 could have taken him out, but I think he may have had like an iframe or something while spawning in the pumpkins. That's a lot. Alright, this is the only safe one. We're gonna stay here. Hey, it's the only safe one again. He just appeared on the opposite side. Uh-oh, almost jumped to my doom there. Let's take him out. Who's laughing now, Jack? Looks like I got the last laugh. We're gonna open this door, and we're gonna head into the final treasure vault. How exciting! Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, we've got a curse here, and a soul taffy, and a gross feet chew. Poison damage minusing, but we're not going to be seeing any poison anymore. So this is pretty useless. And I don't want to give up my max heart points because that's going to be less than the ones I already have. So let's just get some soul heart points using this soul taffy and head on into dun dun dun. The Shutter Shade Study. Welcome to the final stage. We have a kind of a nice little twist on the Hall of Sorrows, it looks like anyway. Just judging on the background. Don't you just like that little theremin beat? In the back that just sounds very Halloween-y, very classic Halloween. Also, I made a misjudgment. It seems that there is lots of poison here, and I probably should have taken that gross feet chew. Oh well. There is poison here. This game sure loves its poison. As you can see, there's these knight statues. They're just, firing orbs, very slow-moving orbs that it's very easy to run into. As you can see, as I just demonstrated right there. Oh, there's fire! There's fire guys too! Well, that's just wonderful, isn't it? They got fire and poison, just all together. Everything's coming together in this one final showdown. They've got these blue ghost things. You got Pac-Man just running across the stage here. Uh-oh. The Spectre Knight is not a hard enemy to beat, but it's really annoying that it kind of like forces you to move. It keeps forcing you to move planes. Whereas before, which is in like every other stage, if you had like a really good position, then you could just stay there for as long as you need to and let all your animal friends take care of the rest. I'm taking a lot of damage, but these soul hearts are helping keep me safe. This is the final boss, the Phantom King. Oh, we're in for a rough battle, guys. It's got a nice deep laugh. Uh-oh, going up and down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, I didn't jump up in time. My reflexes decided to die on me. Now, this is a fairly easy attack. He just, like, shoots these ghost candies at you. He appears as a spotlight and shoots some ghost candy at you. They're very slow moving, and they mostly appear one at a time. It's not that... not that hard to dodge, because unlike that, I hate that attack. I hate dodging that attack. It's so annoying. This attack is better. It reminds me of my favorite phase of the Phantom Worm. It's always great to stay within the middle two planes when he does that attack. Always do that, because always do that because you don't know whether he's going to put two together, whether he's going to put two of these ghost things together or not. So staying in the middle will allow you to have like the greatest mobility in avoiding these things. This is definitely the easiest phase of them all. I'm very glad. It's like a nice little breather after everything. And once again, we're just gonna have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ah, I survived! That's great. Didn't even get hit. Nicely done. Ah! Alright, stay in the middle, jump down. Ah! And that is why you need to stay in the middle. That is why it's important to stay in the middle, so you can avoid attacks like those. I'm just running right into the danger just to get some power-ups. Is it really worth it, Molly? I'm glad Zeke doesn't hurt you after he's appeared, though. Alright, up, down. No! You shouldn't have gone down. Down, up, down. And get him. Nice! The Phantom King is dead! Long live the king! Long live the king! Hey, speaking of the king, hello? Who's this? Can it be? Am I free of this dreaded sugar-coated curse? No, not quite. Oh, child, it was overwhelming gratitude that I thank you for waking me from my eternal nightmare. You see, I was once known as the Candy King. Perhaps you've heard of me, in the candy shop I once owned. I loved coming up with new delicious candies to share with the world. It brought me great happiness, an unwavering sense of purpose, not to mention great fortune as well. Then, things began to change. Children fell in love with more than just candy, comic books, fancy new toys, even video games. My time as a prosperous candy maker was coming to an end, and in my desperation I made a grave error in judgment. I made a deal with the devil, so to speak, and before long I became the monster you just encountered. This curse has yet to be fully dispelled. Soon I'll return to the darkness, again to terrorize any who dare enter my manor. Quickly, before I lose myself again, I can open a door for you to escape this place. I only ask that you take the small token with you. The special candy, the last of my creations before I lost my sanity. Oh yes, I've already got this one. What was your name? Molli Pop? I'm sorry I couldn't be a more courteous host, my dear Molly. Now please, go now before it's too late. Molly, still clutching the strange peppermint candy gifted to her a moment ago, was still processing the events that had just occurred. You must go. This doorway will only remain open for a short time. If you don't leave now, there will be no other way to escape. Molly looked once more at the Candy King and thanked him before stepping through the mysterious portal. A colorful, sugar-coated vortex began to swirl around her, and the wonderful smell of sweets filled the air. Molly quickly glanced back at the doorway, where she saw the Candy King waving goodbye to her, wearing a melancholy smile on his face. Before long, the vortex had completely enveloped her, and she was gone. The Candy King watched as Molly vanished, and the magical doorway crumbled to dust. He let out a sigh of relief, knowing that Molly had safely escaped the confines of the mansion. However, he soon felt the chill of a sinister presence. Although Molly had brought him respite, the curse would soon overtake him once again, trapping him in candy-coated darkness for all eternity. But, just maybe, there was a chance for fate to take a different turn. The night was still. Then, a sudden bright light fell upon the small glade on the edge of the forest. A doorway had appeared out of thin air. It creaked open. Its mysterious light brought about an eerie glow. Molly was thrown from the door. She felt the crisp autumn air brush against her face. She had actually escaped the mansion. As Molly was internally celebrating her newly found freedom, the magical doorway shut tightly behind her, and as if it were never there in the first place, it disappeared without a trace. Molly stood up and turned to look back at the mansion. Although she was glad to have made it out in one piece, she couldn't help but feel sorry for her friends still trapped in the manor. Sorry that you're still stuck in there. Was there nothing she could do for them? She then remembered the strange candy the Candy King had given her before she escaped. She held the peppermint of souls in front of her, and quickly let out a shriek. The candy seemed to be alive. What was this spooky creation, and why did the Candy King entrust it with her? As the questions continued to pile up in Molly's head, there was one thing that was crystal clear to her. This peppermint was emanating a mysterious power, one of insatiable hunger. Perhaps the peppermint of souls was more than just a spooky souvenir. We escaped! That's fantastic. That was Candies and Curses, everyone. Fantastic job. Well, I'll just go. I don't need to double my souls right now. You now hold the Peppermint of Souls. Will you return to the mansion and attempt to break the curse? We'll find out next time on Dr. Volk.